Hello.
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 Good
Hi.
morning from
Welcome.
Good.
Colombia.
Or good
Yeah.
morning from Colombia. Good
Good,
morning.
good afternoon from Netherlands. Hello, welcome. Welcome to this coffee interview with Angelica. Angelica, she represents Tilbury University.
This interview takes place before the XR Colombia and Netherlands 2020 conference. The conference will focus on trends involving augmented, virtual, mixed reality, and artificial intelligence technology and their impact to companies and research environment.
If you want to register for this conference, you can do at xrcall.nl. We add the link in this video.
Hola a todos, buenos días. Los saludamos desde el equipo del evento que vamos a realizar el 18 y 19 de noviembre, efectivamente. Bienvenidos nuevamente al café y la entrevista con Angélica. Ella precisamente pues, nos está acompañando porque va a ser una de las ponentes del evento que vamos a realizar de XR Colombia y Netherlands en el 2020. Es nuestra primera conferencia precisamente que vamos a desarrollar y esperamos tener la oportunidad de tener su asistencia, su valiosa asistencia en este evento. Es la primera conferencia internacional de tecnología inmersiva, donde vamos a tener diferentes actividades y conferencias en realidad virtual, realidad aumentada, realidad mixta. Así que no se lo pierda, efectivamente, porque tenemos diferentes eventos, tanto académicos, empresariales, culturales, que sin duda alguna les van a encantar. Y bueno, empezamos entonces, estamos preparados para el café con Angélica. Bienvenidos a todos los de habla hispana, habla inglesa, bueno, que nos acompañan precisamente desde Colombia y diferentes partes del mundo, y por supuesto a Alexandra, que es nuestro contacto de la Universidad de Tilburg y de la Universidad del Bosque. Estamos en Bernal y Juan Manuel. Bienvenidos.
Welcome, everyone. So, thank you, Cindy. Thank you, Alexandra. And we are ready for a coffee with Angelique. Let's all raise the cup for a coffee and start with this interview. Cheers. Angelique, we are very excited to meet you. And thank you for being here with us today.
Thank you too. Nice being here.
Okay, Angelica, tell us something about yourself.
Well, my name is Angelique, or Angelica. I like the Spanish pronunciation way better, actually. So I pronounce it very Dutch, of course. And I'm from the Netherlands, so I'm Dutch. And I live in The Hague. I'm 29 years old, and I'm a researcher with a background in cognitive neuroscience. And I have a PhD in neurophysiological measures of learning, and I've also focused on training and learning in virtual reality during my PhD. And at the moment, I'm working on human technology interaction in autonomous vehicles, and also working on research in virtual reality at the Road Safety Institute of the Netherlands. So yeah, that's it, I guess. Short introduction.
Super. And Angelique, describe yourself in 3 words.
3 words. I had a short introduction, but 3 words is actually quite difficult, I think. So yeah, because I'm quite talkative, so maybe that's the first word that I should use to describe myself. Normally, I don't describe something in 3 words. So quite talkative, and I guess I'm quite curious in a nerdy kind of way. That's also why I'm a researcher, I guess. I like to explore stuff, figure things out, and really try to understand stuff. So it's nice to be a researcher, because then you're able to do this. And as a third word, there is a really nice Dutch word for this, but I don't know an English word to describe it. It's reislustig, which actually means something like that you're very like to travel a lot, and that you like to explore places. So Reislustig would be the third word
Me too,
I
me
would
too, me
use.
too.
You're also reislustig. Everyone here.
That's a very hard word for us.
Hobbies? Hobbies? You can repeat, please? How you pronounce?
Reislustig.
Rice lister.
Okay.
Nice.
I won't try to repeat it. But Angelique, what you were saying about your curriculum and what you are involved today, tell us briefly what would be your talk about at the XR Colombia and Netherlands conference.
Well, at the conference, I will talk about a study in which we explored the effectiveness of respiratory biofeedback in lowering stress. So what we did in this study is that it's kind of mean. We first stressed people out a lot, so we make them super stressed. And then we examined whether we could lower their stress again while they were meditating in virtual reality. And some people got a respiratory biofeedback condition where they saw their own breathing in virtual reality. So when they would be meditating in virtual reality and they would be seeing, or they would be in this biofeedback condition, then they would be seeing how they breathe in and breathe out. So it's kind of comparable to when you're outside and it's very cold. I'm not sure how often that happens in Colombia, but it happens here in the Netherlands, that you see your own breathing, that you see when you're breathing out. And that's actually a little bit what people saw when they were in this biofeedback condition. So they saw their breath moving away from them, moving outwards when they breathed out, and saw it moving towards their mouth, like they're breathing the air back in again when they were breathing in. And we examined whether this would be effective in lowering their stressful feeling that we induced in these participants. So I'm going to go into how we did this exactly and what the results were of this study. And I will also make sure to add visualizations so that it will be clearer what people saw exactly in virtual reality. So I will talk about that during the conference.
Super.
Wow, amazing.
What's motivate you, or what's make you love coming into the work? What do you present in the conference?
Well, what I really like is to combine different techniques, such as in this case, virtual reality together with measuring breathing and visualizing this in virtual reality. So that is something that I really enjoy. And what I also like about research is what I kind of mentioned in the beginning, is that you get the chance to explore stuff, like figure things out. So this really matches that I'm quite curious in a nerdy kind of way. So that's also very nice that you can just examine something in research and find out how stuff works. That's something that really motivates me.
Great, very interesting. And what makes you unique in your job?
What makes me unique in my job? Well, I don't necessarily think that I'm super unique in my job, but if I must say something that's unique about the research that I've done, then I must say that it's this combination of combining multiple techniques together. For example, in my PhD, I've researched a lot of neurophysiological measures in people. So like measures of brain activity combined with measures of heart rate, breathing, the sweat response of people. So like this combination of different measures and examine them all at once. While other researchers are a lot of times focusing on a single measure and how this measure is affected by something. So they really dive into this one measure. And what I like to do is like just get a lot of measures and look at them all together and see what is happening on a broader range of outcome measures.
Angelique, it's amazing what you are saying, and we are looking forward for your conference. We want to know a little bit more about you. And have you visited Colombia? Have you come to Colombia?
No, unfortunately not.
I'm
Like I
so
say,
sad.
yeah, I'm super reislustig. Like I love to travel, so I would love to go to Colombia at some point. I haven't been there, no, unfortunately.
Only she met me and here.
Welcome to Colombia.
And then I push into her to go to Colombia every time. No, let's go to Colombia.
You're more than welcome here.
Yeah, just super
Ah,
looking.
nice. Hopefully, after Corona has passed, then the whole situation is a bit better for traveling. Then
Yeah.
at some point, I can visit your country. That would be really nice.
Ah, super.
Great. We want to know you more. Tell us if you could change one thing about your personality. What will it be?
Well, definitely, I would like to be less clumsy. I'm kind of a clumsy person. I'm that one person that can manage to spill coffee all over herself right before an important meeting, those kind of things. So it would be nice if, speaking about coffee, like should be
Uh,
careful now not to spill it over myself. But that would be something that I would like to change, that I would be less clumsy and not be, so clumsy all the time.
Okay. And what hobbies or sport are you involved with outside of work, and why do you enjoy them?
So the sports I'm involved in is I go to the gym quite often, and there I do body pump, body combat, grit, X-core. Those kind of sports, like in a group together with other people. Alexandra, we did X-core together at some
Together.
point as well. Actually, I now remember. So you know about this. Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, too much. But now I couldn't do exercise. Only
Oh,
Zumba. If you don't want
only
to
Zumba.
accompany me, the Zumba class.
Well, Zumba, I'm like I said, I'm clumsy. So Zumba is I go one direction and other people go the other direction. So X-core is fine, but Zumba is like higher level. So if I would be less clumsy, then maybe I would be better at it. And other activities I'm involved in are kayaking. Actually, I've got my own inflatable kayak, and I live close to a canal here in The Hague, and it's really nice just to take the kayak, go into the canal, and kayak somewhere. And I also like climbing. So yeah, those kind of things.
Wow.
And maybe at some point I will also try Zumba. Let's see.
I can help you.
Do you
But
know
in the
that?
wind.
Do you know that Zumba was invented by a Colombian guy?
Well, it makes sense, right? In Colombia, people are way better at moving around and dancing. Like in the Netherlands, we're all quite stiff and moving not very flexibly. So it makes sense, I guess. I would be surprised if it would be invented in the Netherlands, actually.
And what with what you are saying that you like to do kayak and go climbing, what would be like your favorite place on earth?
My favorite place on earth is not specifically related to kayaking and climbing, though, but actually, it is very nice to go someplace where you can kayak, like to a nice lake. That's very nice. But the first place that comes to mind when I think of my favorite place on earth is actually Costa Rica. I've went there about 2 years ago, and there was this specific place, Playa de Callejons. Probably I don't pronounce it very well, but this was like a super nice beach. It was super deserted, and I was staying on a beach very close to the ocean. So, like in the morning, you could jump into the ocean, and at any other time of day, you could do this. And it was surrounded by really nice nature, and there were coconuts falling from the trees, and like it was really nice. So if I think of a really nice place, I always think back about this place, this Playa del Callejons, which was like really beautiful, really nice.
Very nice.
Super. And what is something? Tell me, what is your something proud of?
Something I'm proud of. Well, it's kind of difficult because I'm really focused all the time at new things in the future. So like achieving new stuff. But if I must say something I'm proud of, then it would be that I started at the Applied University in the Netherlands. We call it HBO. So it's like the level below, like the standard university, so to say. And after that, I went to university, and then I went to get my PhD. And I also did that within 4 years. So I remember that people said when I was going to the university after this Applied University, HBO, that they said like, oh, it's going to be very difficult at university. And I was super motivated to like prove that I could do it, and like really try to get my degree. And it all went well. So yeah, if I must say something I'm proud of, then I'm proud of that it worked out in the end.
Super.
Great. Angelica, great. You to Africa and South Korea.
Yeah, I saw one from Tilao from Africa too.
Yes.
Oh.
Send regards from you. Yeah, so
We are
Nice.
from Tunisia.
Oh, cool.
Great. And the audience asked, what are your hopes or dreams in your profession?
Sorry, my what? My
What are your hopes or dreams in your profession?
my dreams in my profession.
Yes.
Well, what I really would like is to, at the moment at least, set up like new research projects, and also try to manage them very well, and like do a lot of cool research on virtual reality, also with human-machine interaction in autonomous vehicles. That would be something that I be really interested in, and to contribute to making sure that these autonomous vehicles are introduced in a good way in society, because I think that there's a good future in autonomous vehicles, which will make traffic more safe, and which will also help like for environmental goals, to make like traffic more environmentally friendly. So it's something, that I really like to contribute to make sure that this happens in the right way. I think it's nice to contribute to research on that has societal impact. So at the moment, I'm really focused on doing that actually, and I hope that I can contribute to these kind of things in a good way.
Very nice.
super.
Great.
There are another question to the audience. We need to check a little bit the Facebook, because everyone can make a question for you, and we can receive the question. But what do you prefer if you have to choose between drinking coffee or tea for the rest of your life?
Coffee. That's easy. I also like tea a lot, but coffee, I needed to wake up in the morning. It's so nice to wake up and just have a cup of coffee and get woken up, like relaxed with your cup of coffee. That's so nice. I wouldn't want to miss that.
Super.
Yeah, coffee is always better.
Yeah, you three would also choose coffee, or would you choose tea?
Coffee from Colombia.
Coffee all the way.
There's actually a lot of good coffee coming from Colombia, right?
Yes, we are very famous in coffee. We are proud of.
Cool.
One.
Well, Angelique, thank you. I think we don't have for now more questions, but thank you for having a coffee with us today. And we are
Thank you.
looking forward to your conference. That would be amazing. And see you in Avatar.
I'm looking forward to it. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
And you are ready for being Avatar?
What is my avatar going to be? How does that work? What am I going to be? Can I choose to be anything, or how does it work?
Yeah, you can choose the color of your hair, the clothes. Yeah, you can change. You can change for another color of the skin. Yeah. And everyone who enjoy to this conference also can choose the avatar too.
Okay. Well,
Yeah, the
some
good part
chance to
of
get
the
creative.
good part of the avatar is that you can choose to be as you are in real life or choose to be
Another
something
person.
very different.
And also an animal, or that's not possible?
No, it's only for me
No,
and
it
my
should be a
research.
person.
Too advanced, too advanced.
Okay.
But
Uh,
Angelica, thank you a lot for your time and see you at the conference. And for our audience, if you want to participate in the conference, just click in the link xrcall.nl and fill out the registration form. And there you will meet Angelique personally. And the conference will be totally free, and we will be in avatars in a virtual world. Remember, this conference will be on November 18 and 19.
Thanks to the audience for watching this video. See you soon. Gracias
see
a
you
la
soon.
audiencia que
Ah,
nos
Thank
acompañó
you.
el
See you
día de
soon.
hoy. Como lo decía Juan Manuel, efectivamente, pues la conferencia es totalmente gratis. Vamos a estar todos en un mundo virtual a través de avatars, entonces la conferencia va a ser muy interesante porque vamos a participar a través de avatars, entonces va a ser increíble. Así que no se lo pierdan, efectivamente, es el 18 y 19 de noviembre. Y pues esperamos que les haya gustado mucho el café con Angélica. Muchas gracias a ella por la invitación, por la participación y pues por supuesto porque ella va a ser una de las speakers de la conferencia. Entonces nos vemos pronto y muchas gracias para todos. Buen día.
bye.
Bye
Bye.
bye.
Bye bye.
Bye,
Namaste.
Angélica.
Hey. Bye.